Let me know when you're ready for me to start.
All right. All right. Stand
Your cookies are great there.
by. Okay. Everything's rolling. So, okay. Go ahead and go.
All right.
Howdy. This is 5 by 5 with Luscious and Honky. I'm,
Hi.
I'm Honky.
I'm Luscious.
Yes, ma'am, you are. All right. First topic. Topic number 1, fandom. We both watched that episode of Agatha All Along, episode number 7. Is that the penultimate episode? Is the 30th this Wednesday?
Yes,
Yes, it is.
it is. And I had to go back and watch this a second time because this is probably some of the best television I've seen all year. And I watch a lot of TV. And that episode just had, and it was only 30 minutes. It just had me breathless, like even during the second viewing.
I've only seen it once, but what I noticed was Patti LuPone's range, especially where it handled continuity. Whether she was confused, the level of confusion or the level of agency, you could see it, and it was clear, and it drove the story forward, and it helped you, as the viewer, understand the temporal discontinuity and where she landed, all with the expression on her face.
Exactly. Like when my second viewing, I watched it again, and just to see her face, it felt like I was watching all over again. Patti LuPone is probably one of our best actresses. I mean, stage, television. I wish she'd be in more movies. I'm shocked she hasn't got an EGOT yet. But Patti LuPone, they gave her good material. They got a good actress, and she handled it in spectacular.
There's a Patti LuPone litmus test in Only Murders in the Building, where they ask who your favorite Mrs. Lovett is, and so yeah, I chose Patti LuPone.
She's making her comeback. I mean, she never really left, but it's the resurgence of the great Patti LuPone, which she deserves her flowers. She's amazing. I love Patti
How are
LuPone.
we keeping up with our time per segment?
Well, that
Just
is
knowing when we started.
hold on, sorry. I should have done it that other way. We are at 3 minutes 57.
Okay, one more minute. So I was researching this, and I went to the Marvel Vivo YouTube channel, and their most popular song is Alan Silvestri's Avengers theme. Their second most popular song is Burna Boy, Alone by Burna Boy from Wakanda
On
Forever. And number 3, with 13 million views, is Agatha All Along from WandaVision.
Agatha All Along is a bop. It's it's a great bop. I can't wait for the. I hope there's an album of all the songs and everything. Them
Have you heard all
singing.
3 versions of the Witch's Road?
Yes. And I've heard a couple of versions on TikTok, so it's a banger, as the kids say.
If they're using their Vivo analytics as an indication of what people are interested in, I'm also interested to see more Wakanda Forever, because that was like the first out of the top 20. It was the top. There were 15 entries from Wakanda Forever.
Right.
So
That is correct.
so Marvel, Disney, viewership means interest. So
Exactly.
okay, all right. Have we exhausted?
We
5
are
minutes?
at a little over 4 minutes, or almost 5 minutes.
Okay. The Gray Lantern Corps. Have you heard about this?
I'm not. Please.
It's a dude with a broken heart. It's Carol Ferris's ex-fiance, and he gets so sad he formed his own corps, and he goes around depressing people, and he wants to punish all women. He's an incel black pillar. It's so sad.
It's kind of like Larry David, but not funny.
It's ironic because Star Sapphire, Carol Ferris,
Right.
was formed because she was brokenhearted because Hal Jordan didn't pay enough her attention in the 80s. No, the 60s, yeah. Okay, that's it. That exhausts fandom.
Fandom.
Okay.
Yes, that is fandom.
Topic number 2, politics. Yay!
Oh God! Yay! Politics. Woo.
Panther Island's going to get a public improvement district. Do you know what that is?
Yes, from what I read, but my main question is, who is this for?
Well, a performance enhancement district is for blighted areas, so that they will then have the funding to improve themselves. So they do not pay public property taxes. So, and that money is supposed to go into a fund that is then spent on upkeep. So the question is this forever? Does the performance enhancement district go from owner to owner? At what point is the property no longer considered blighted? It raises all sorts of questions. Is there a time limit? Who handles this fund? Because Radio Shack did the same thing 20 years ago.
Really?
Of course, when they bought this property where they are, and immediately sold it back to Staubach. But
that just doesn't seem right. I don't feel
at the
right.
time there was the tenement buildings used to be there, but
yes.
those aren't on the island anymore. So
Yes.
this is going to be the most valuable property in the city that you don't have to pay taxes on. So you know who it benefits. Sui Bono is my favorite Bono. Not Bono, not Chaz, not Sonny. Sui Bono, which is Latin for whom does it benefit? But there's going to be a community center.
For who?
For who? Yes, that's right. They can't live there.
I mean, the people who need, or not everybody needs community centers. Let me just say that. But some of the more, there's a lot of areas who need the community centers, and they're not putting any money into that. And
if they do intend for it to be a place where a rainbow of people can come and express themselves, how much are they going to be charging per event?
Oh.
Will I be able to afford it?
No, because we can't afford it now.
Okay, right.
So this benefits the new people that they're trying to get to come to Fort Worth, who have that money to spend, but also neglecting those who are here before, and some that are actually displaced, so they can create all this.
And so we build this canal city for the elite, and then just to the north, where Northside is. Are all those kids going to go to Northside High School?
Yeah, or somewhere on the South Side, because I can't. That's another topic for another day about the South Side.
They have a state championship level mariachi band at Northside High School.
And how many times has our mayor been over there to check that out?
Oh, but she did chant. Are we at 5 minutes yet?
We're like barely at 23, so no.
Okay, we have 3 more minutes. So
2.5.
Does Mary Maddie still have 2 jobs?
I have not heard anything about that.
Oh, she is some
sort
of corporate officer at like Baylor at the hospital. Yeah,
I'm gonna have to do some research on that in my free time.
Okay.
Yeah.
So if any of our listeners know what the conditions of a PID district are, how long they last, who gets to manage the funds, please enlighten us. Because it seems like a big giveaway and a big detriment to public schooling. Of which you and I are proud, successful graduates.
Polly Parrott, class of '96.
Southwest High School, Rebel Raiders, class of '91.
Whew. A lot's changed in here in Fort Worth, but that's necessarily for the good.
Sometimes that hasn't. Okay, into politics.
Oh no.
Okay. Sports. Do you know anything about what I've listed here? The Cowboys are apparently having a tough time of it.
Because, yes, I do.
Do you follow sports? Because I don't.
I follow a little bit of the sports balls. It just depends. I'm not a huge professional football player. Sorry. I'm not a huge professional football player, but I do keep on top of Jerry Jones and his antics. And Jerry Jones is probably the worst thing that's ever happened for the Cowboys in the 2000s. Like, he was great in the early, when he first bought the Cowboys. It was great. And plus he had a winning team, and he had Jimmy Johnson at the head. They were perfect. I don't know what's happened since then. He just won't let go, and he's making bad choices and picks who he's getting the coaches. They're not going to go anywhere.
The magic is gone.
The magic is gone. And like I said, I've never been part of the magic fan of the Cowboys, but I hate to see it. Jerry Jones wants to be Mark Cuban in terms of owners and all that stuff, but he'll never be.
And he won't even be, who was it? Tex Schramm?
Yeah.
Yeah, remember watching his show on Sundays?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that was a personality. Yeah, even though he was a stiff, I mean, he could still host it.
Yes. So
Trayvon Diggs got into an online spat with a critic. Did you look that up?
I did not look that up.
I just looked at the headline. So apparently You know, they got into a slap fight on Twitter or something.
I need to look this up because I'm like for me right now, it's basketball season. It's go Mavericks.
Do you know
Um,
anything about the WNBA? Because I don't, but I have strong opinions about it. I am a huge fan. I love to watch it. It's just captivating and amazing. I don't understand people's criticism of it.
because they're women. That's the first
Okay.
thing. Secondly, I do know that the Liberty did win. I can tell you that much. Their mascot is Ellie, and probably the best mascot in sports history. I say it, bait your mother. But I know certain players, certain things. Caitlin Clark is the big standout from this, but there's plenty of other standouts that have been there before her and after her. But
Apparently, they had so successful ratings that they're
mhm,
going to renegotiate everything
mhm,
down to not only their license to broadcast, but their
salaries,
individual salaries. So it
good,
proves that they are a successful business
good,
operation. And I think
exactly.
that's been the main criticism that they weren't getting the viewerships or the merch sales or the fandom. But that just proves not to be true, of course.
Right.
And apparently they were subsidized for some time by the NBA, which is what
Hmm.
has a lot of men angry that women owe them money or something.
Oh God.
But that's not sure they'll be able to pay them back now, right?
Oh God.
Now that they're the big sports draw on NBC, right?
Men. Huh? In WNBA, actually, were they on NBC? I don't think they
Okay.
were. ABC,
I only
because
watch the highlights on the ESPN while I'm jogging on the treadmill. I got to pick the good one, otherwise I got to watch propaganda, on TNT.
what do you mean? Don't be talking about propaganda. You know I love Law and Order.
Yeah, it's Law and Order.
Okay, that's another story. But I love the WNBA. I love all sports. So especially the college sports, especially like women's basketball in college, and then the men's. But like the women, that's where all this it's the excitement starts there in like the college for the college women teams, and then that bubbled over. And then once they started, now they're showing the draft pick for the NWA
Yeah.
and all this stuff. So I'm enjoying the. I'm hoping we get more women's sports to be shown other than it used to be just soccer and barely that. Now we got the WNBA, and then I hope there's more show more women. We do a lot of stuff, a lot of activities. Just show us we're great.
So the next cultural milestone is when a trans person wants to play professional
Well,
sports.
oh God, that's a whole nother debate, which I don't feel like not necessarily I feel like I'm qualified to talk about, but I don't have any opinions for it. I mean,
The money will dictate what happens, and
ex-
so that there'll be a big value to their team,
exactly. I
and
mean,
yeah.
there's still problem with like men in the NFL coming out.
Oh,
So,
that's true.
you know, transgender men and women. That's their heads are explode.
So are we done with sports now?
Yes,
Okay.
we'll just say yes.
All right. This is the best segment. Okay. This is my idea. Did you look at the list? Okay. This is a segment called Big Daddy Cries. Self-explanatory.
Big Daddy.
Okay. Okay. What did you choose from the list?
Okay, let me wait. I gotta pull up the list
Okay.
again. Sorry, guys. I'm ill prepared. Because I let me tell you what makes me cry. It's weird. The scene from Armageddon.
I love you, Harry.
No, when
Oh, okay. When Harry says goodbye to his daughter.
yes,
Okay.
and Liv goes, "You were supposed to come home," and I'm like, "Oh my god!" And her big blue eyes that just made me cry. Okay, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, guys. I am unprepared. I should be ready for
You just make a shortcut on your desktop.
It means I gotta have a good computer. So,
You can make a shortcut
oh,
on your desktop.
hold on. Let me look because I have to go to the Google because it wasn't on that one document. Hold on, where'd it go? All right, we're gonna edit some of this out. Which one? Oh, that's not yours. That's mine. Hold on. All right, which you made some documents. Which end do I need to go to?
Let's go to creative documents, yeah. And then Big Daddy
There
Cries.
goes, oh, it's
All
right there. Yes, I'm at that age where I do that. Spider-Man: No Way Home.
All right. Spider-Man No Way Home. At the end of Spider-Man No Way Home, Peter Parker is utterly alone.
Mm-hmm.
Tony Stark is dead.
Mm-hmm.
He's not a part of the Avengers. Doesn't have that cool technology. Doesn't have the support.
Mm-hmm.
And framed for murder, whatnot, all that. Who cares? But Aunt May is dead. Mm-hmm. She died, forcing him to live up to his values.
Yes.
And of course, in the end, he does honor her memory, save the day. But at the end, he has to make the ultimate sacrifice.
Right.
To make sure that, to save the universe, he not only has to make everybody forget who Peter Parker is, who Spider-Man is, but also who Peter Parker is, erasing his existence from reality. And of course, he has these tearful goodbyes with his friends. Says he's going to go find them, and of course, he would be able to, especially when Magic Ned comes up. They're going to meet each other, and they're not going to know who they are. They're going to meet on the battlefield, and he's going to be on like this, and he says, "You're getting really good at that." He said, "How do you know?" Right? So he goes to go find them and sees how she was hurt, and realizes it was because of him, and nothing he can do will ever keep her safe, and so he leaves them. And the final scene is him in this shitty apartment all by himself, studying for his GED because he hasn't even graduated high school. And I think he stole Abuela's sewing machine. Where did he get it from? And the final shot is him going out on patrol on Christmas Eve, having the time of his life, looking for people. This 18-year-old boy, all alone, with nothing but his wits, going out and it's the best example of public service and sacrifice you could ask for, right?
I'm so glad you didn't do this in a theater, because I would be laughing at you.
So every single time I see it, I just bawl my eyes out. And I think now that I'm a father, of kids those age, having them be alone is one of my greatest fears. So that's why Big Daddy Cries at the end of Spider-Man No Way Home.
I'm going to go home and cry now. At the end of this episode, I'm going to go watch this and tear up myself because I'm going to be all alone. There is nobody here for me. Oh, no. I'm Peter Parker.
All right, this is my fault.
It is. Damn honky.
I'm sorry, Luscious. Hey, we'd like to thank the cicada for hosting us.
This will be the last time, probably.
Okay.
All right.
This is Captain D's.
God bless Captain D's.
It has been 30 years since I've had drive-through fish and chips.
It has been probably 2 months since I've gone through.
They want to know if I wanted sauce. Okay, there's Louisiana hot sauce, malt vinegar, and red gold ketchup.
You gotta get next time you gotta get the Captain D's sauce.
Okay.
Because that is clutch. I'll make a little puddle for the French fries.
I assume this is a hush puppy, right?
Yes.
All right. It's like fried bread, right?
Yeah, just basic.
Okay.
I'm gonna put a little hot sauce on there.
Should we have a section about the arts at Art Fandom?
We can. I do like that.
We can shoehorn it in here.
Yes. All right.
Go see What the Constitution Means to Me at Stage West Theater. It is a devastating exploration of how the 14th Amendment has been used to make women second-class citizens.
Please go see.
I mean, the 14th Amendment has been great for interpreting and enforcing the First Amendment, either equal access or equal restrictions, right?
Right. Please go see it.
I highly recommend Con, the musical, at Stage West Theater. by a company called Musical Writers.
Okay, I
It,
do love a good musical at Stage West. They are quite entertaining.
it is a Star Trek parody,
Oh, I'm in.
and it is amazing what they pull off. There's so many moments. It is chock full, singing and dancing and jokes.
That is, I do laugh. I saw when they did the Cruel Intentions musical, and that was amazing. So I would like to go see that. So I put a little hot sauce in the ketchup. I don't
Oh,
know why. So it's
sweet.
a little spicy.
So we have gotten some beverages.
I mean, we can.
I'll go ask.
All right. Because I want to get your reaction when you have this fish.
What do you like? Soda or water?
A Sprite, please.
Can I get a Diet Cola? Yeah.
Yes, please.
Thank you. Okay, this section's going to go long, but I'll be able to cut it.
No worries. I probably should have paused it. I wasn't thinking. I forgot I could pause time.
Oh, it's fine. Yeah, we'll just keep rolling.
All right, are you gonna try the fish with the malt vinegar on it, or just by itself?
Okay, you just pour it on it.
Because I do like the malt vinegar on the fish, especially like this kind of fish. The batter,
Okay.
it helps kind of cut through some of that richness of the batter.
That's just right. Give it a bite. Yeah.
And then, of course, your tartar sauce. I don't like tartar sauce. I like cocktail sauce. But for the team, yeah, that's how they do it in jolly old London, or what I see. I've never been, not yet.
The tartar sauce not bad.
I just can't get with the tartar sauce. It's just, I don't know. I mean, sometimes I like it, but sometimes I don't. It just depends. Oh. So, because I'm colored, a little hot sauce on here too. Oh man, the vinegar makes it.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Here's another one.
Sprite.
They're showing Donnie Darko on the monitor over there.
Mm-hmm.
Did you ever see that movie?
I've never seen that, and I want to see it, but I'm just afraid.
Of the bunny?
Yes.
It's just weird and kind of creepy. The guy's next film was a huge Hollywood blockbuster called Southland Tales,
Mm-hmm. I have seen that.
which is just completely impenetrable and bizarre. Well, I only bring that up to compare it to Megalopolis.
Oh.
Megalopolis was just like Southland Tales,
Hmm.
mixed with a bit of Baz Luhrmann's Romeo and Juliet.
Mm-hmm.
Just crazy, loud, successful at creating a big world,
Mm-hmm.
but gaudy and loud and fast and indecipherable.
Mm-hmm.
He steals from the Fountainhead and Atlas Shrugs,
Yes, I knew about the Fountainhead.
and he elevates the artist as savior trope to ridiculous heights.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and of course it's supposed to be like a mirror for himself, so it's kind of disgusting. You know.
Isn't that his last film or his next to last film? I think he said he's going to do one more film, and then that one would be. That's it. Apparently, a lot of people are retiring.
He sunk $120 million of his own money into it, apparently.
Mm. I still just want to see it because that Aubrey girl is in there.
She's good. Yeah. Everybody gives a really great performance. And John Voight stands out of all people.
Mm. Mm. That's all I got for John Boy.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
Mhm.
It's surprising.
I mean, he really is a good actor, but he lets his other stuff
Mhm.
outshine him in his relationship with his daughter, Angelina Jolie, for those who didn't know.
Okay, you want to wrap it up?
Sure.
Well, I give a full endorsement to Captain D's fish. I was shocked.
Captain D's is it's always a hit for me. I'm sorry. It just also depends on where you're going to, which one your location. That also depends, but it looks like the good old hunky shows a correct location. First, I thought I was gonna have a problem saying that, but no, I'm fairly George Jefferson now.
Well, there we go. Episode 1 down in the can. I'll try to have it out by the middle of the week.
Woohoo!
Until next time, this is 5x5 with Luscious and Honky. I'm Honky.
I'm Luscious. Bye.